Closed session. We're now in open session, and to begin the open session, I'd ask Lynn Davis to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Stand. Hand over heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. One item to report out of closed session on a vote of 5-0. The board approves the paid administrative leave for employee 2024-25-5, effective May 12th, 2025. And now, Dr. Litvin, I think you're up.
Alrighty, very fun opportunity here tonight to have the raffle for the Drive for Excellence program that's sponsored every year by Tustin Toyota. So this is, thankfully we have a big audience tonight, and we get every year the opportunity to give away a brand new car to a lucky senior at one of our high schools. So Tustin Toyota has been incredibly generous and done this for several years now. So the goals of the program were to recognize seniors throughout TUSD who are excellent academic role models, keep students engaged and attending high school each day that they're healthy, and then reward one of these outstandingly driven students with a new vehicle courtesy of Tustin Toyota. So the grand prize is a new Toyota Corolla, and they'll be right in the center of the football field when all the seniors walk out for the different graduations. So all seniors in TUSD were eligible for the program at the start of the year, and 465 students completed the year with excellent attendance and engagement. So all 6 TUSD high schools have students eligible for the drawing, and the drawing for the new car will happen tonight, and we will tell you who the winning school is tonight, but you won't know who the winning student is tonight. So you'll know what graduation to go to see who wins the car. And then at graduation, we will actually have Mr. Kashima come up and announce the winning student and have that amazing moment when they have that life-changing experience. So the Drive for Excellence program grand prize drawing is about to start. So if I could have Dr. Johnson, Mr. Stone, and Mr. Kashima please come forward. So we have. So we have some formalities here, and Dr. Johnson has to certify no official list, so I sign in at the bottom. All right, and then Mr. Kashima, if you want to mix the cards officially. Yeah, 465 kids eligible for the new car. And then, Mr. Stone, if you can draw, please, just one. We have one car.
One friend for life.
Yep, exactly.
64 enemies.
All right, one number. And if you can read it nice and loud. Yep, just the number. Number 45. We'll read just the school's name.
Always make Grant look at it.
Yeah, we'll confirm. All right, Dr. Johnson.
It is Foothill High.
All right. All right. Standing next to me is Glenn Kashima, Parts and Service Director of Tustin Toyota, and an appreciation for the outstanding contributions and support of student participation through the 12th annual Drive for Excellence program. Tustin Toyota Drive for Excellence program seeks to sustain overall student involvement through the Tustin Unified School District by highlighting seniors who model their dedication to academics. The 12th year of the program has been completed, and Tustin Toyota will award a new Toyota Celica to the Tustin Unified, so it would be a Foothill High School graduate from the class of 2025 during our upcoming graduation ceremonies. What's that?
It's a Corolla.
Oh, Corolla. I'm sorry. I'm still living my best life, the 1989. I'm like, where's my cool Celica? My Toyota Corolla. I know. Well, you bring them back. We're honored to celebrate Mr. Kashima and Tustin Toyota as an outstanding community partner and thank them for their ongoing support of our students. And I'm rushing through that, Glenn, because I want to just add my own personal thought. I really do appreciate this dedication that Tustin Toyota has made to this district and also the larger Tustin community. Not just this, which is obviously very high profile for the schools, but in so many other places and ways. And we very, very much appreciate your partnership and all that you do in giving back to the community that you serve. And thank you so much.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank the board for all these many years of supporting Tustin Toyota through this endeavor. I think we're doing it on the 12th year now. So, we're in double digits now. So it's kind of unbelievable we've been doing it so long. I remember telling Grant the other day, I said, I think it's board meeting time to give away the car. But congratulations to Foothill High School, number 45. And we plan on supporting this next year and every year. How's that?
But bring back the Celica. Oh, okay. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Glenn. Appreciate it.
Very good.
If I just stay up here, we got a lot. Oh, yeah, there's so much. Ann Palazzo, will you join us up here? There she is. Do you love all this attention, or is it nerve-wracking? Are you Are you nervous or
Beyond.
a little bit? I saw that. I'm gonna make it super uncomfortable. Sorry. Ann Palazzo, paraeducator, special education, Loma Vista Elementary. In celebration of her recognition as Tustin Unified School District 2025 Classified Employee of the Year, Ms. Palazzo is honored for her support for every student and teacher at Loma Vista Elementary. Ms. Palazzo has a servant's heart and goes above and beyond to ensure that students at Loma Vista are successful. Ann's commitment and dedication to Tustin Unified, all of our students and staff, is evident, and we are honored to celebrate her as TUSD's 2025 District Classified Employee of the Year. Congratulations, but more importantly, thank you for your excellent service.
It's an honor. Thank you very much.
Tracy Havens. Tracy is a teacher at Hicks Canyon Elementary, and in celebration of her recognition as 2025 Orange County Teacher of the Year finalist, Mrs. Havens is one of only 6 educators from across Orange County to earn the distinction this year. She will now represent Orange County as she continues to the state level competition. We are honored to celebrate Mrs. Havens, a remarkable educator who truly stands out for her dedication to each and every one of her students and their families. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Awesome. I'm going to invite Dr. Kathy Copeland up. Have this. Okay, great. Microphone's yours.
Oh, good evening. This is probably one of the most favorite thing I've done since I've been a board member, and I'm just so proud to be naming these names and inviting these hardworking ladies up. Those lady nights are pretty phenomenal. The game was outstanding. I think I stood on the bleachers and wept afterwards. You guys got it, and you played it. You played like you wanted it. It was just a phenomenal season. So I'm here to recognize the team members as well as are the coaches here as well? I have really bad vision. Oh, there you are. Great. Is Mo here? No. Okay. So why don't, as I call your name, then just come forward and you'll receive your certificate. Kayla Aguirre. Nella Banuelos. Camden Bianchi. Ilana Blum. Avery Katani. Layla Davenport. Addie Duval. Soso or Sophia Katnick. Madison Kennedy. Zara King. Peyton Kinnersley. Minji Lee or Eleanor Lee. Layla Mancini. Elena or Lenny Marchetti. Hadley Mills. I'm short. I have to come up here. Hadley Mills. Addison Moon, who, by the way, she was here previously for the CIF championship for soccer as well. Bryn Perkins. Ava Pistone. Nadia Rodriguez. Mia Snow. Oh, I'm getting teary. I couldn't make it through Ava, sorry. Oh, okay, sorry. Where Mia Snow was lost, correct? Destiny Sterling. Serenity Sterling. Sage Strickland. Celia Van Acker. Elle Vickers. Is Elle here? No? Lizzie Weaver or Elizabeth. No one's ever called you Elizabeth, have they? And Ireland Wilson. So I just want to say how incredibly proud I am. My daughter played with a lot of you, and I know how hard the struggle is, and you guys earned every bit of it. I'm just incredibly proud. Congratulations. Got all verklempt. I'm sorry. Of course, our head coach, Taylor Lindoris, there she is. JoJo, but you're written as Jordan here. Boston, also a dear friend. She was a player previously as well. And there's no Mo. That's it? Angelina, I'm sorry. And Aaron O'Connor. Is there an Aaron O'Connor here? No? Okay. Okay. I'll stand behind you. We want you in the picture. There you go.
Parents, come up to the front.
Congratulations, ladies, and thank you, Dr. Copeland.
You're welcome to stay, yeah.
Congratulations again. Well done. Okay. Well, now, Mark, you get to speak to a nearly empty room, but it's time for the superintendent's
We're okay.
report. Usually it's Harold that clears the room out like that, but
I didn't want him to feel left alone. So to Mr. Stone, thank you so much to our esteemed members of the board, to our staff and family who are out there today. A number of great things to share going on in Tustin Unified. And the first one, and we'll start out and close it with kind of the same theme, just is this idea of staff appreciation. So over a week ago, we started with our Teacher Appreciation Week. Last week, we had what Tustin unifies as Staff Appreciation Week. This week is Classified Appreciation Week. When we were out at our school sites during Teacher Appreciation Week, we just saw our PTAs and PTOs do such a great job of taking care of our teachers, feeding them goodies, gift cards. So grateful. And then last Wednesday, cabinet directors, a number of our employees went out to every single site in the district just to drop off goodies and thank people. And then I think what we had just today at 4 o'clock in honoring all of our classified employees, and just to Mrs. Lucchese, to Damian Lopez, you do such a great job taking care of people and making it a very, very special event. And I know that people were very honored tonight. So just thank you for that. And then it's also an exciting time in that, this week on Thursday, we start middle school promotions. We got adult ed graduation this week, and then next week we got all of our high school graduations, and that really is such a culminating, series of events, I should say, for our students, for our families, for our staff, and so it's hard to believe that we're almost at the end of 2025. With that, I just want to thank Dr. Villegas and Stephanie Yang and our Hicks Canyon team, who are putting together a Chinese immersion program for our families. And so they had their first kind of staff family night for welcoming the families who will be here next year. And they do such a great job. Honestly, Maggie and Stephanie have a lot in this, but to Dina and Connor, who are over there, have done such a great job just making sure it's ready to go next year. And so we'll have 2 TKs and 2 kinders. And so ready to rock with that program. And then over the weekend, we had our inaugural culinary arts competition. And we had Foothill, Tustin High, and Orchard Hills represented. And that's the group who competed. And it was a little bit like, a master chef or, like that type of a scenario. And the kids were up against each other in teams. And then it was just a really cool thing to see. But believe it or not, Orchard Hills took the competition. And so they are young and fierce, and we have a great culinary arts program at our high schools as well, with those programs that run. And so just congratulations to that Orchard Hills team, and thank you to Alita Ray and Keith Mosley, who's the culinary teacher up at Foothill, and VitalLink, that connection allowed this to happen.
Mark, Jonathan and I, Jonathan Stone, we are not at all surprised. We had a lunch there. It was wonderful.
That's actually very true. Very true. So that's the winning team up on screen. So I'm sure they're looking forward to their future. And then, we send a number of teams off to the Robotics World Competition. And so Orchard Hills was our team that made it the furthest in the competition, coming in 2nd place in Worlds. Pretty remarkable feat, right? And so some of us can be in a room full of 10 people and someone tells us we're the best. We're like, that's right, I'm the best, right? But when you think of the whole world and all the best of the best are here, and our kids shined. And thank you to our coaches and our teachers who put so much time and energy. And it is a signature program for Tustin Unified, and it's important that we continue to talk about it. On the bottom left, you have the Hicks Canyon teams. Remember, they sent 4 teams to Worlds. It's the most of any elementary program in the world. And then up top, you have the high school Foothill, who made it the farthest in the competition at the high school level. And then just a giant thank you to our principals, our staff at the 3 schools that are in Measure J Phase 1. Giant thank you to Mr. Solons and to Tom Rizzuti, who have been going out into the field to hold stakeholder input sessions. And so, as the board may recall, we already did a number of surveys, and so we've received all that input. This was a chance to get in front of people. Dr. Vegas was there for all of them. Just want to thank her for being there. But we use this input to then generate ideas or look at things just maybe through another lens before we come forward with final plans and so forth. And so excited to move this forward. And then just lastly, start with staff appreciation. Let's end with staff appreciation. As you are all aware, we recently just hosted another remarkable Teacher of the Year event. Tustin Public Schools, once again, just knocks it out of the park. Over 700 attendees. Such a great opportunity to see our people outside of work and being taken care of. And so just thank you to the board for that ongoing support and connection. And then to just our 30 Teachers of the Year. They're another great bunch. And Tracy, as you know, is now competing at the state level. And so proud of her, but also just proud of all of them. So that concludes my comments. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Johnson. I would also note I saw that list of anonymous content and the Measure J feedback. Some students gave me some feedback, and they wanted slides, and then the next item on their list, more slides. So I hope that I hope you take that into consideration. Yeah, yes, playground slide. Lots of slides are very popular. So I made no promises. So we're moving to public comment. I have one card right now. If you wish to make a public comment, you just need to fill out a card. That's just for our records, and we're then happy to. Oh, I see another card. Okay, if you just pass it to Alicia. Oh, excellent, wonderful. Super. All right, thank you. The first one I received was from Bianca Wilkerson. And public comment works. You have 3 minutes to speak, and the gentleman, Dr. Litvin, will let you know if your time's expired. And it's not a hard stop if you can finish a thought. We won't buzz you out.
Yes, sir. No worries. So to start, first of all, good evening, board members. Good evening, community partners out there. My name is Captain Wilkerson, so I'm the company commander for the Huntington Beach Recruiting Company. We have 4 stations in my company in Tustin, Lake Forest, Mission Viejo, and Huntington Beach. So a lot of my recruiters are inside the schools, make sure giving the students information, answering whatever questions, and exploring different career opportunities. So one thing I just wanted to bring to you all is, like, I've already gone to the county, and we have their backing on it, but we'll be doing an event on the 12th of September. It's called Careers in Service. So with that event, we're going to be partnering with police officers, firefighters, and other type of entities that come in. And basically what we're trying to do is bus high school students in, seniors and juniors, just to give them more options to see the different careers in service, talk about scholarship opportunities, talk about different career paths. Like, I know I saw robotics up there. We have Spot, the Army robot dog, coming out, so we'll have that there for people. We also have a lot of trailers. We'll be having our Army medical trailer out, which students can go inside and do different medical procedures just to see, because I know that's a lot of career pathways for a lot of students within this area. So again, it's on the 12th of September. We're going to link in with some colleges in our area. And if you see any of the schools or any of y'all have questions, please let me know. My number's up there. And I don't know about giving away cars. I wish we could, which is amazing. I wish I had that. But we have scholarship opportunities, bonus opportunities, and just other things that we just try to make known to the students as well as the parents. So one of the things, I'll probably email you all the flyer, but for the event, but one of the things that we kind of need help with, that past Army events we tried to do, was support with busing the students. A lot of the schools and principals said they weren't able to get the students to the location we were trying to bring them in. So I'm trying to be proactive this year and get ahead of it to give the school board, principals, and teachers all that enough time to plan for it and add it in. So again, I appreciate your time. I appreciate me being able to speak. Please call me with any questions, anything y'all want us to do. Come out, host an Army night, questions, anything, events, talk about the over 200 plus careers. Let me know. We're all game for that, and we love to volunteer. So if y'all just need volunteers, let us know. I volunteer my soldiers all the time, and myself. But other than that, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you again, and thank you for what you do as educators. My mom was a teacher, so I really appreciate like all of that you do. I know the students here are very unique, and they're very have their own personalities. Working with some of the seniors, but I thank you for what you do. Thank you.
All
Where's
right.
the location, or is it a secret?
It's going to be at the Irvine Regional Park.
Okay.
So like I said, we've been working with the county on it. So we're trying to get like a stage, music, the Army band to come out, all of that kind of different, examples of different career paths. So
Speaking of service, and your mother as a teacher, that's certainly service. Any chance that you can pull some teaching career information in there too?
yes,
Just think about it. Just think about it.
for sure. We have like the instructor opportunities and all that. So we can bring in, we actually have it's called an ESS in our battalion, which we were going to actually host an event directly for educators, for him to speak to all of the educators that come out. It's going to be like a side panel for them to ask him questions and what we can give to the schools and all of that. So it'll be an opportunity for teachers, all of that, principals, if you all want to ask, if you all want to ask him questions, like 100%. So if that answers your question, sir.
I think so. All right. Thank you, Captain Wilkerson, for your time and your service.
Thank you, sir. Have a good rest of your day.
Too. Maria Sandoval.
Yeah, okay. Good evening, board members. My name is Maria Sandoval. I don't know if you guys recognize me. I was just outside working. So I come to plead my case once again to see if there is a way that we can get transportation for incoming legacy sixth graders. I understand that it's not so much like a common thing. I do plead my case just because I work with the district and I like what I do, honestly. It's rewarding. I happen to be a rover, so I happen to be everywhere. I get to see the teachers, the students, most of the people classified here. I have gone to know them, and I like that part. What I don't like sometimes is my schedule, that we're like not so much on a, okay, this is your homeschool. It's more like, hey, good morning. We gotta be at Foothill, help out. I'm like, okay, good to go. Hey, good morning. You gotta be at middle school. Okay, good to go. It's that off-putting. Unfortunately, my husband lost his job. Our plan was to have my daughter go with him to work, because he worked about 5 minutes from the school, and that was our plan, and we were good to go. And we're like, yep, life happens. February he got fired, and that is no longer an option. So I want something that is stable, not just for her, for other kids that I do know that are wanting this, that are in need of this. And it's not because I don't see it like, oh, privilege. It's more like a necessity then for them to have a wonderful education. For them, we went to the opening night of Legacy, and they offer immense things, and just seeing my daughter lit up at the opportunity that she's gonna have, at the things that it's no longer homework, it's projects, and we get to work, and we get to take college courses levels, and mom, look, I can do this, and mom, look, I can do that, and mom, I can do that. That puts something in me to say, okay, kiddo, we are doing this. I don't know how, but we're getting you there. I don't know how, but we're just, and thank you for hearing me, and I'll be seeing you next month probably. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.
All right, thank you. And on a similar topic, Erica Martinez.
Good evening, board members. My name is Erica Martinez, and just like you mentioned, today I was actually approached by Ms. Maria, and both of our kids are going into Legacy, and I run into the same situation of how am I going to get my child to school, both to school and back to school. I actually am a new paraeducator at Heidemann. So I get to work with the kids. I get to experience some of the wonderful things that come with it. And it's just a little hard when you come as a parent and you're like, well, how am I going to be in two places at the same time? I have a 6th grader going into Legacy. How I'm going to get her there, I don't know. I have a 2nd grader going into 3rd grade at Heidemann, so I can't physically be at 2 places. I've asked for help, and the only answer is, oh, we'll talk to another parent. It doesn't do me much good if other parents are facing the same problem that I have. I've asked, well, you know, sometimes I see across the street when we're walking to school that some kids are being picked up by a bus. Where are they going? Why can't we get that kind of support? And I mean, I have no idea where the kids are going, but I see several kids across the way. But having that availability of transportation to where I don't have to rely on a student or parents to get my kid to school, because, you know, life happens. My kids sometimes get sick and I can't bring somebody else's kids with me. Same thing with me trusting somebody else. Hey, can you take my kid? But what happens when they don't go to school? Then that means my kid doesn't go to school either. So just having a little bit extra support on how to get our kids that are going to the new school and getting them there, since we do have to keep our schedules and work also, a little support would be great, because we haven't really had any. So hopefully we can work something out and get these kids the best opportunity that they can get. I didn't even know this existed until she brought it up to me. It wasn't mentioned to me that I could maybe plead a case or something. My kids actually were assigned to SDOC, but I was, I guess, a latecomer. And when I first got my kindergartner, that's now going into 6th grade, I was told that the window was closed. And they said, well, you can transfer, you know, and I live across the way and I had a little baby. I'm like, I can't walk down the bridge all the way to SDOC from when I literally walk in front of Heidemann just to get to SDOC. And I had filled out a transfer to go to Santa Ana. And that's when they finally said, why are you transferring to Santa Ana? And I said, well, because I was told there was no room and I can't come here. That same evening, I got an email saying, you know what? We made room for you at Heidemann. So that makes me hopeful that something can be done for our incoming 6th graders. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you very much. And just as a reminder, public comment, we don't comment from the dais on your comments, but we do take them under advisement and consideration. So thank you for your time. We're now moving on to our discussion and action items. We open with resolution number 051425, authorizing the purchase and warranty of flooring materials from Shaw Integrated Solutions using the California Multiple Award Schedule contract. Do I have a motion for the?
Mr. President, I move. Is this on?
There you
I
go.
move that we adopt resolution number 05-14-25 with all the conditions stated in the recommendation.
I'll second.
All right, thank you. Any discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, ask for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, carries 5-0. And we move to the consent calendar. Do I have a motion to adopt the consent calendar in its entirety?
So moved.
I'll second it.
All right, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Again, unanimously, the consent calendar is passed. And it's a long one. Am I missing something, or are we at people personnel?
We have people
Okay,
personnel.
great. People personnel, beginning with student SN 2024-25-15. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
To approve the stipulated suspended expulsion.
I'll second.
All right, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. B, SN 2024-25-16. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Thank you.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? C, SN 2024-25-17. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And D, SN 2024-2518. May I have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, motion carries. And we're on to board member comments.
I'd like to be recorded as an abstention on 17, please.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't make that offer earlier.
Okay.
So we have a 4-0 with one abstention for item C, student 24-2517.
Then I vote yes on 18.
And a yes on 18. Okay, thank you, Mr. Davis. And the floor is open for board member comments.
I'll start.
Thank you.
I'm excited for graduation this week, but I also wanted to congratulate Beckman Orchestra for being a national finalist for the American Prize.
Wow.
Yeah, incredible. That's it.
Fantastic.
Well, I tend to give a review of my month, and I'll keep that going, I guess. I had the privilege this month, since the last board meeting, of visiting Hillview, Heritage, and Foothill High School, as well as being a part of the Special Ed Advisory Committee. I also was really honored to be a part of the Hillview students' graduation interviews. Their resilience and determination were truly moving. And yes, as you can see by today's performance, I'm a crier, and there was a lot of tears in that experience as well. Very resilient and gritty kids. And speaking of Hillview, I really want to recognize Tim O'Donohue has been with us a lot of years. He was here last month thanking the board, which is we should be thanking him, which we have. He's retiring. I've known him for almost 20 years. He's a coach to my oldest son in football, and his retirement will be a real loss for TUSD, although we have some great folks coming in. I just want to acknowledge and have on record how extremely grateful I am to Tim for all he's done in our community and in our schools. We also had a wonderful time at the 5th grade honor choir. If you've never been, I highly recommend that you attend. We had the TUSD Secretary Celebration, as Mark was saying, or Dr. Johnson was saying. We just had a lot of celebrations this month and more to come, because we're really looking forward to graduation for our outstanding students here at TUSD. I also want to thank Harold for the good work on our budget, and I know there's a lot of unknowns out there, and I just feel reassured, and I know that we're in a great place financially, and it's TUSD remains fiscally sound, and that to me was really important, and I appreciate all the hard work that has been done despite a lot of changes going on around us. So again, I'll just close by saying congratulations to our graduates, and I'm just really proud of all of you who might be watching out there. Thank you.
I have two things. So next week will be Foothill High School's 60th graduation. And in addition to the graduating class, there's going to be many alumni coming and representing their class. And so I'm particularly looking forward to not only seeing our graduates, but to seeing many of our past students from Foothill High School. And that's just going to be an exciting time. And of course, a few years ago, we had Tustin High's 100th anniversary, and we just keep hitting these important dates. And then my second thought is for people who may be graduating and maybe don't have a plan yet for what they're going to do next year. And I just want to let you know, we have in our county so many outstanding community colleges, and they have so many different programs that are available, and they are all open to any high school graduate. And you don't even, if you just want to go explore a career at one of them, it's better than just waiting around and not doing anything. And you might find something that you really love, or you might rule out something saying never want to do this again. But there is unlimited opportunity across the breadth of the several fine community colleges we have, and so take advantage of it.
All right. Well, I have a few thoughts. It's that season where we're celebrating achievement, and we've been celebrating our employees today, classified employees, and last week, a couple weeks ago, Teacher of the Year for some of our certified employees. And I love that we call out and laud individuals who've had a year or a moment or consistent great achievement. But I would be challenged to point out a single teacher who has not profoundly, positively changed a student's life. Like when we call out 30 teachers of the year, there are 1,000 other teachers out there that are a student's favorite teacher, that have meant something to them that will be undeniable, that they will recall as adults, that they said something or learned something that will positively impact them and their kids and forever. And likewise for our classified employees, these are people that often go unnoticed, invisible in their duties, but we would notice them if they didn't do that job, because the schools would cease to function. They would grind down and things would fall apart. And to the 1,000+ people that do those jobs, I want to say thank you. You also absolutely impact students' lives. These are all, and I think everyone in this room, including the electeds on the dais, these are professions, but they're a call to service. And I really appreciate the service for the people that choose lives of service professionally. And I want to thank all of the employees at Tustin Unified for another excellent year and working so hard and continuing to try to be better and struggling. And even on a Monday when it feels lousy and you don't want to come to work, or you're frustrated, or you wish it were over, or in the case of Steve today, he has to set up and break down the event that we're honoring him at, stacking chairs out there. Thank you so much for what you do. Try not to forget what a profoundly positive impact you make on your community. I'm so proud of all of you. And
Can I add one thing?
please.
Our teachers are so good that teachers who live in, or who work in other districts, and administrators who work in other districts, and I think we have more than our fair share of superintendents who work in other districts who choose to live in Tustin Unified and send their kids to our school to be taught by our teachers. That's how good our teachers are.
Yeah. I was at a conference this weekend in Sacramento, and someone I was sitting at dinner with was talking about this experience they had on this really high-performing sports team. And they're like, if you've ever been on a team like that, it just changes your life. Like, it never leaves you. And have you ever been on a team like that? And I was thinking about all of my losing Little League teams and my not very good college rugby team, and all of these times when I had never been on that team. And then it occurred to me on the flight home, I am on one of those teams right now. That this is that team. And again, I want to thank everyone, every rank and file person, all the way up to Dr. Johnson. I think this is a really high-performing team, and I love our mission, and I believe in the mission, and I am really, really proud of the exceptional work that is being done in this district. And I mean, I want to hear the criticism, and I know that we sometimes fall down, but I don't ever see us not try to do better, and it means a lot. So here I am. I'm getting a little verklempt now, but it is, anyways. So my gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much. And I think with that, we have to adjourn back into close. We're going to go back to close, so I'm going to hit the gavel, but we're not done.